They have no foundation in the usul of the deen, no foundation in the da'wah of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. They have been raised up on YouTube. Their knowledge is YouTube, not with the scholars. What is the correct view on the Salafī watching online misguided people in order to hear what they are saying? People like Uthman bin Farooq, the Deobandis, Muhammad Hijab and the likes, listen to them on a regular basis. Well, I fear for you misguidance. I fear for you misguidance. Is that the way of the Salaf? Is that what you learn from the books of Aqeedah? Is that what you learn from Ibn Battah Abu Hakim, حفظه ta'ala, translated? Part 1 of Al-Ibana of Ibn Battah. Instead of watching this rubbish, why don't you open that book and read it? And you'll see the manhaj of the Salaf with sitting with Ahlul Bid'ah. Was that the manhaj of Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu? When they came to him talking about the Qadariyah, Ma'bad al-Juhani and others, they said, Qadar. The first one to speak regarding Qadr was Ma'bad al-Juhani. So these scholars came to Abdullah ibn Umar. He didn't say, well, set up a meeting and let me go and listen to one of their lectures and let me see what their durus are like, even though they had ilm, more ilm than these people. Was that their way? When the likes of Ibn Awn, when an innovator used to come, he used to put his fingers in his ears, and when his son was sitting next to him, he said to his son, put your fingers in your ears. Put your fingers in your ears. And when they talked, he said, push your fingers even harder in your ears. Don't listen to them. When they came to Hassan al-Basri and to Muhammad ibn Sirin, we want to discuss with you. He said, I don't want to discuss with you. We want to debate. I don't want to debate with you. Well, let us recite an ayah. He said, not even an ayah. Either you will leave or I will get up and leave. Or when others came to him and they said to him, we want to say to you one word. He said, not even half a word. Move. When Malik ibn Anas, when that man said, Kayf istawa, how did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ascend over the throne? He said, al-istiwa ma'loom, the ascension of Allah is known. Wa kayf majhool, how Allah ascended is unknown. Wa su'al anhu bid'ah, and to question it is an innovation. Get out of my dars. Removed him from the class. Why? Because these people come. He knew who he was. He knew him. He wasn't speaking to a person who had come for the first time and he's genuinely misunderstanding the affair. He knew. But you think it's all right to listen to these types of people? I fear for you misguidance. And I fear for you corruption. And I fear for you hardship in your life and fitna to afflict you. فَلْيَحْذَرِ الَّذِينَ يُخَالِفُونَ عَنْ أَمْرِهِ أَن تُصِيبُهُمْ فِتْنَةٌ أَوْ يُصِيبُهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَلِيمٌ. Let those beware who oppose the commands of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that a fitna will strike them, or they'll be punished with a severe torment. For whom? For those who oppose the commands of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam forbade us from Ahlul Bid'ah. Whomsoever innovates or accommodates an innovator, then the curse of Allah is upon him. That's what Allah's Messenger said. And the curse of the angels and the whole of mankind. So you want to accommodate this mubtadi', you want to listen to him. Abdullah ibn Abbas, when he said, do not listen to Ahlul Bid'ah, for they will put a sickness into your hearts. I fear for you sickness in your heart if you carry on listening to these types of people. Same with this Uthman Farooq. This ignoramus, this person who travels around the world, sitting with the Hizbiyin, cooperating with the Hizbiyin, praising and glorifying the heads of the Deobandiyah from various parts of the world, glorifying them, praising them, venerating them to their faces, calling them ulama, and how much he has benefited from the mubtadi'ah. And then he travels around the UK talking nonsense. You think that you are refuting, you are nothing but backbiting. He says, backbiting. This is what Shaykh al-Fawzan is doing with Sayyid Qutb and Jamaat al-Tabligh and Ikhwan al-Muslimin and Shaykh bin Baz and Shaykh Rabi'. So to speak against Ahlul Bid'ah is blameworthy backbiting, ya jahil. So these ignoramuses, many of them are just children in essence in the da'wah. Just turned up yesterday and they want to make a name for themselves. They have no foundation in the usul of the deen, no foundation in the da'wah of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. They have been raised up on YouTube. Their knowledge is YouTube, not with the scholars. They read the books of philosophy, the books of kalam. They imitate other speakers to pretend to be like them. They do a bit of street da'wah and they make a name for themselves. Then every jahil in every mosque of bid'ah wants to invite them because they just want more people in their mosque. So let's invite this American guy. They don't know he doesn't know anything. Or maybe they do know he doesn't know anything, but he gathers the people so it doesn't matter anyway. These people are people of misguidance. Listening to them will misguide your heart if you are not careful.